Hello YouTube, welcome to the Gun Nut channel. It's another great day to be an American. Let freedom reign. Hey guys, I'm doing an update here on my Stribog. Close to 500 rounds, I think I counted 470. And then also the main point of the video is to go over the different rounds I tried shooting suppressed out of this gun with my Omega 9K from Silencer Co. So as far as the gun performance goes, it's been outstanding. Decent accuracy. I'll show you a target here in a little bit with the rounds that I got to shoot suppressed. So I've only had one malfunction, and it was with the MagTech 147 grain during this last range trip. So the first thing I'm going to do is talk about the rounds. Then I'm going to go out to the range from the first trip I took these rounds and play a little bit of that video so you get an idea what it sounds like suppressed. Then we're going to look at the chronograph data and then go back out to range with the video of me actually shooting suppressed to get that chronograph data. We'll leave that at the end in case you don't want to stick around that long. So we'll get the important things out of the way first. So again, this is a SP9A3 Stribog 9mm. Comes with 30 round magazines. Don't have a magazine in here right now. It's got a Hollow Sun Ames green dot sight. It's got the brace that came with the gun, SP Tactical folding brace. Nice setup, decent trigger. If you want to learn more about this gun, go watch my other video on it. Taking a look at the ammo, the one box I don't have shown here is the 147 grain spear. That's the rounds we're going to start with. Then we moved on to the MagTech 147 grain subsonic. And then we moved to the Cellular and Bellet 150 grain subsonic. And then lastly, we shot the Stealth 165 grain TMC. Like I said, I'm going to show you what these sound like suppressed. Then we'll come back, take a look at some chronograph data and targets. First suppressed, we got the 147 grain spear. Still has supersonic crack. Okay, up next we got the 147 grain MagTech. Still hear a little supersonic crack, I think. All right, still searching for that subsonic round. 150 grain S&B. This is supposed to be subsonic. Fuck. I believe that was sub. That sounded pretty good. All right, we got a 165 grain Stealth. That does actually work pretty good. Yeah, that's the stuff to get, I guess, if you want to get quiet. All right, you guys just finished watching range footage from my first trip out to the range with these rounds, shooting it suppressed. And now I'm going to give you the results for the second trip here, which I'll show the video footage at the end. I did see similar results for both range trips. Just a rough idea on accuracy. The spear, 147 grain. Got about a 2-inch group for the majority of shots, but then we had group size, we'll call it 2 1/4, 2.5. Not too bad, the spear. With the MagTech, we got one there off to the right. If you ignore that one, we're at about 2 inches. Including that one, we're closer to about 2 3/4. Again, this was at 50 yards. This was with no magnifier. I forgot my magnifier on my AR. This is the results we got with that setup. We got about 2.5 inches out of the S&B cellular and bellet. If you, I guess even if you include that one, we're at about 2.5, maybe slightly more than that. So the stealth, we're looking at almost a 4-inch group. So yeah, about a 4-inch group for the stealth. So we got the spear, 147 grain. We have an average of 1102 with 10 shots. Spread of 26.8, so actually pretty tight on the spread. Standard deviation is really good. We had a max velocity of 1108.5 and a min of 1081.7. Now to my ears, this sounded supersonic still, at least slightly, although comparing it to 1125, you wouldn't think that it is. Magtech, 10 shots with a Magtech, we had an average of 1087.9 feet per second. The spread was quite ginormous at 130.8, standard deviation 41.8, a max of 1180.1, and a min of 1049.2. And it was the only round that I had a malfunction with this gun at all. So taking a look at the individual rounds, we had one that was 1180, 1137.9. So we definitely had some over the speed of sound, and due to how inconsistent this ammo is, this is my least favorite out of the bunch. The cellular and bellet, we had an average velocity of 984.9 feet per second, a spread of 44.7, standard deviation of 12.6, max of 1000.9, and a min of 956.1. So overall stats were not too far behind the spear, decent ammo. It did sound subsonic, so that's a bonus. And yeah, not a single shot was over 1125. And then the stealth. So the stealth, certainly not as consistent. We had an average velocity of 854.1 feet per second. It sounded super quiet. So if you're just looking to get the quietest load and don't care as much about accuracy, it's an outstanding round for that. We had a spread of 101.7 though, and a standard deviation of 28.3. We had a max velocity of 87.2 and a min of 773.5. And you can see the velocities are, we had one shot in particular that was really slow, negative 80.6. So overall, loving the Stribog. If you're looking for the quietest load, the stealth is the quietest at 165 grains. If you're looking for quiet plus accuracy, the S&B seems to be the way to go. Definitely got decent accuracy out of that, as well as being fairly quiet. The spear is kind of on the edge of being quiet. I wouldn't, if you're just looking to get quiet, I wouldn't get that. And then the Magtech, I would avoid, just given the problems I had with having one malfunction with that, as well as not very great statistics, and accuracy was just okay. So I'm going to play the video of me getting the chronograph data, and also you get to hear the sound again of the ammo. If you're interested in that, we'll play that here at the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Keep those firearms blazing. See ya.
I'm new to long range. I've only shot shotgun my whole life. Right in the middle. Right.
The 3 shots touching.
No, your third one was right underneath that.
Okay, so that one there, I rushed that one. But then there's the 3 touching.
A little bit.
I would take it right, and then your bull is in on the white target. So go to your white target, hold a really good position. Because I mean, if you take a look, did you look at my targets?
No.
Take a look. Move the spotting scope. But touching the
Alright.
then go after. That's
The scope isn't where the bullet is flying. I think the targets. I gave the Ruger to Brett.
okay. Now where's the targets?
I think they're over there. Zach, you don't put it in like this.
Oh, right, yeah.
You put it in like. Come here, Zach. I'm gonna help you. Grab the gun. With this hand, take that. Up here. Put it up here. I'd shoot like
Is that a
3.
shotgun?
That's not a job.
Oh, that's what you're trying to
Oh.
do.